Today we're talking about how to do transfers onto your board. So here is the master copy that I am going to do. I printed it out on two different pieces of paper to make it big enough, taped them together, and now I'm drawing with graphite all over the back of it. After I've covered the back with graphite, I'm now placing it on the board that I'm going to use and taping it down so that I can start transferring it. This is the easiest way to do things at home. You could also use carbon paper for this, which you may want to do in the future. But if nothing else, you can just use some pencils in your printer at home and do this. I'm using a blue line pencil to do this. Anything will work. In fact, actually using a pen is really helpful because it draws over the areas so you know where you have already traced. And you just basically have to trace the big shapes. You don't have to worry too much about getting subtlety of detail because your sketch is supposed to just guide you for when you do the painting. So now I'm just tracing the hair. It's one of the biggest shapes. And then I'll go into tracing the face and the eyes. Using a printer to do this is just a lot faster than trying to draw it out yourself. You can do it with a grid. There's some other ways you can work, but yeah, you can see how the line would be. You can use the same process with your own sketches and drawings. In fact, you could draw something really tiny, let's say, and you just get a really good drawing that you like, and scan it, make it bigger in Photoshop, print it out bigger, and put this right on your board and trace it right on there. Yeah, so that's about all there is to the process. You can see what it looks like. I would only tape one side of it so you can lift up and check. It's always helpful. And remember, this is just a guide. You're going to be painting over it. There are going to be little details in there that you're only going to be able to get with a paintbrush once you've gotten the bigger colors and values on there. This takes some time. It's not a fast process, but it helps you to get to know your painting, and if this is your own drawing, it helps you to fix things in your drawing as well if needed. The important thing you're going to do after this, once you have it all sketched out, I would mix up some gesso or some white paint really thinly, acrylic, and do a wash over it. It will cover it up and keep the drawing safe from smearing. Thanks.